psychopathic children.
Today's Daisy. Do.
Hello, my little flower patch, and welcome back to another video. Ignore what I just did there, that was unintentional. And today, I am doing mundane chores. It's my favorite thing to do. Because I'm recreating more of these banners, because I need them. But I'm going on a fetch quest, apparently, because I ran out of green dye. Dark green dye, not light green dye. Yeah. So enjoy. And today, I've got some fun stuff to talk about, because hopefully this will be a slightly shorter video. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, so hopefully this video is not going to be ooper duper pooper long. So today we're talking about how clinically insane children are. And I'm talking, like, specifically in the ages of, like, elementary or primary school. Because some of the kids I went to school with, man. And most kids, at least, not all of them. Plenty are fine, but some are not. Because I had this group of, I guess, precursor. I wasn't ever bullied in elementary school. I was all good. I was good. But I had some friends who were, because some kids in my grade banded together and decided that anyone who was slightly abnormal and a girl would be endlessly bullied and taunted by them, because that's definitely how to be a good person in society. It's not. Don't do that. It's poopy. So, like, there was this girl who was slightly smaller than average. I mean, I'm pretty small too, but she was pretty small for our age. I believe she was put into our grade early. $16? Math, hold on. 20. Yeah, 32. She was a little short and, like, petite in most. Very, very petite. And so this group of boys they were bullying her for that, and she was a sweet girl. I'm still friends with her, actually. And she's awesome. She was super cool and stuff, but she, I don't know about now, but she would cry easily, so they'd taunt her and make her cry and then laugh and call her a sissy or whatever. I don't know. Children are mean. Take that from a child. Children are mean. And so they do that, and so she was very sad. I put away the wrong shield. But then there was another girl in our grade who they would bully a lot, and she was bigger than normal. She looked to be about 2 grades taller than she was, and she was also very muscular, built like a football player, American football, but like an American football player. And so she was, like, very muscular, very boxy, and very easy to be provoked, but not crying. Provoked as in she will soon to punchy, yelly. So she'd get angry quick, so then they'd laugh about that and stuff. But the irony was, one of these boys who was taunting these people was the same size as the girl who was pretty big. And another one of the boys who was taunting these people, these 2 girls, were the same size as the girl who was really small. So it's really ironic to be called a midget by someone your same height. So yeah, that yeah, that was crazy. But then there was this one incident specifically with the girl who was taller. I'll call her Cowgirl because she really likes Highland cows. And Cowgirl, we were like standing in line to get out of recess, and Cowgirl got pushed by, I'll just call him Football Man, because again, built like a football player. Football Man pushed Cowgirl, and it's like, oh, huh. But then we had these weird metal xylophone things. I don't fully know what they were. I can just use lapis. And so she got angry. But the thing is, so he pushed her into the xylophone. And her, like, head conked the back of this metal xylophone. Or, not the back, like, the edge of the metal xylophone thing. Which was luckily only plastic there. But, so she was, like, slightly stunned and stuff on the floor, having slid down one of, like, the supporting beams. And then he leaned over her to taunt her. And Cowgirl, in self-defense, because she'd just been pushed over and her maybe had a mild concussion, I don't know. She lifted up her legs while lying on her back and kicked him in the chest. Which, deserved. But also I don't condone violence, and that's when the teacher walked out. And so, Football Boy theatrically rolled, fell down slowly onto the concrete, so he didn't actually hurt himself from that. And went, oh, ow, that hurt. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm in pain. I've been injured. And like, if you've ever seen Early Man, the movie Early Man, imagine like that. I did too much green dye. No, I did one too little green dye. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, like the scene where the soccer player dude, like, gets hit by, like, he trips or something, and he's like, oh, my knee, oh, I've been mortally wounded, and, like, all the medics run to him instead of the guy who's just been slammed into the soccer goalpost. Sort of like that, just very theatrical. And luckily, a lot of people had seen it, the entire grade plus a couple other grades, because we were out with other grades, and we're like, no, he started that. He did that himself. That was all him. And then, so he got what he deserved. As in, he got punished. But he also got ice, and, like, they both got sent to the nurse's office, and then, soccer player got sent off somewhere else. I can't remember where, actually, honestly. Okay, let's see. Where did I put my loom? Do I have a loom? I should have a loom. Right, how long have I been recording? 10 minutes? Okay, I swear I had a loom. Huh. I guess I'll just make one. It's like some wood and some string. Pretty sure. Let's find out. Anyways, but we also had a group of sort of mean girls. That is not okay. Loom. No. Loom. Not loon. Ah! I see. Less wood than I thought. Alright, we're gonna put this upstairs. yeah, we had a group of mean girls, and they kind of shifted. I was actually friends with a couple of them for a little while, because it was run by this one girl. We'll call her Diva, because she was a absolute diva, and not in a fun way. Oh, that sounds kind of weird. Anyways, but, line base gradient. There we go. So we've got, when you're doing that, green saltire. I'm glad they put the names in. Did I miss it? Must have missed it. Let's start here. Don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, sorry. These mean girls were very mean girls, I guess. They were mean girls, that's for sure. And they would also bully the small girl. We'll call her. Oh, what should I call her? What's a good way to describe her? Or call her Yas, because Yas Queen. Where is the border? I can never find it. She, like, these mean girls would also kind of bully her just by, like, not, including her and stuff. Because Yas really wanted to be, like, she wanted to be with the other girls. Do they not? Where is the thing? Because it's like the border indented. Sorry, I gotta be quiet to find this. I can't find this thing. I'll just take a bit of a run around for a sec. Oh, you know what? I can look it up. Man, who knew? Why does this keep on opening? Okay, let's see. Alright. Is the indented border still in Minecraft? Have your access it changed? Oh, it's a pattern now? That sucks. Okay, one paper, one vine. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Alright. That's annoying. Yeah, these mean girls, they were very into makeup and stuff. And see, the thing is, like, yeah, with, like, the mean girls who was in them would change quite frequently, actually. Because, like, the main girl in it, who started it and stuff, would sometimes just randomly leave. And, like, just be friends with other people. And be actually nice to certain people, at least. But, in fact, she's how I got my group of friends that lasted from, like, 4th grade on. 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. But, yeah, so she when we were really little in kindergarten, we'll just call her main girl. Sorry, I guess we called her Diva, didn't we? Diva. When we were little, Diva would come to school wearing like, makeup and stuff. But like that's like kindergarten to 2nd grade, I think. Diva would wear makeup to school. And then she eventually stopped doing that. I think her mom stopped her or something. But, so like even from the start, she was an absolute diva. Which like, fine with me so long as you're not rude, but then she was rude, which made me sad. And she like started this group. And I would like always be wearing trendy clothes. Kind of like scoff at people who weren't wearing said trendy clothes. Be like, oh, ew, you're wearing not spaghetti straps, even though we're in 3rd grade? Aw, how ugly. Or whatever, I don't know. Sometimes they spoke in that voice too, and they weren't even like joking, which made me cringe. I don't know, it's not funny. I mean, it's funny to do it. It's funny to go, what? How dare you? But like, it's not funny when they do it intentionally to not be funny. Like, they're just being serious. It's like, you're telling me you think this is a good idea? To talk in this voice? Because you think it actually makes you cool. It's terrible. It's terrible. There's no cocoa beans. Oh, there are cocoa beans. I didn't see them. I'm blind. I am actually blind. I do have glasses. I'm not actually blind, but like, close enough. I'm blind without my glasses on, that's for sure. Where did like all of those go? Did they fall into the water? Oh, they're just all fell over here. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. They would exclude, yeah, when I was like in, for a little bit, when I was friends with Diva, Yas Queen would come and ask to be playing with us, whatever we were playing. And, Diva would say, ew, no, you're like weird. And then she'd do it to make Yas Queen cry. So Yas Queen would be sad and she'd go off and cry. And I'd be like, no. And so I'd go over and try and comfort her and stuff. And like the other girls in our friend group just they were like, this is awkward because like we like Yas Queen is friend, but Diva say Yas Queen not friend. So they just sort of stand by. But eventually Diva just kind of went, see ya losers. That's my impression of her. And she went back to join her Mean Girls clique. See, they thought they were popular, but it was like 4 or 5 of them at most. And they were never popular. No one liked them. Except for each other. And honestly, I'm not fully sure that they actually liked each other. To be honest. Okay, I need so many of these. Yeah, because they were, I don't know, like, with how often they'd leave and stuff. Like, I don't think they even liked each other. Which is quite crazy for a group of mean girls. Yeah. There's also this one time we just gotten like we have this playground, like, and our playground had it's got like this rubber thing, and it's really weird, but you can scratch stuff into it. And someone in our class put on the they like scratched into it. I think they found the girl too. They scratched into it so and so such, like, sucks, and like just a whole bunch of really mean stuff. 4 times 3 is like 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. And like some really mean stuff. And I was actually the one to find it. Me and my best friend at the time. Unfortunately, my best friend moved away, and now she lives in Mexico, and I haven't seen her since 3rd grade. It makes me sad. Hello.
Hello.
But we we found this thing, and we went and told let's call him Mr. Sir, who is the computer guy and the wait, one does it for all of them? I'll use those later. We went and told Mr. Sir or whatever I just called him, and we were like, dude, someone put some really offensive stuff about this girl into like this rubber thing. And he's like, oh boy, well that's not good. This was not a shorter video at all. I think he like just scratched it out or something. And then we told the girl, and there was a happy ending. We found the culprit and stuff. Well, not we. Someone else other than me found the culprit. Alright, we're at like 21 minutes. I didn't think it'd take this long. But I hope you enjoyed my stories of psychopathic children. Anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. And a good, bye!